Okay. Let's get this show on the road. How's everybody doing? I am enjoying myself so far. Let's switch over to that. Share. Let's get the video link. I do need to update that thumbnail, but I'll do that later. Alright. Self-promo. When is everybody up to tonight? I hope you're having a good time. I'm just getting things situated. Making sure that everybody knows. Hey there, Mel. Always a pleasure. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it looks so nice. It's such a pretty little castle. And then now we're gonna work on the next part of it. Got everything around here. So that's good. So it's now just focusing on getting those next floor tiles built up. So let's go ahead and start on that. Let's take a second. We'll go here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15. There we go. Hopefully that got our snapshot right where we wanted it. Okay. So if I'm recalling right, this is the mixed sandstone. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that is there, that is there, this is there. Alright. So we can hop over here. Oh, we failed. We failed to do so. Alright. I guess we will go back up. Start working on filling this out. So the goal right now is just going to get these pillars set up to go all the way through. We will have these like edges to, I think that we'll have a couple of stories up afterwards, but for now it is just about us. There we go. I'm not going to keep that there, but I just need to have a spot so that I can actually bring it all the way up without it. And I think we're at like 10 stories with this. There we go, and yay! So it's pretty big. Just having a lot of fun with it. Alright, move to the next one. Come on. There we go. Up we go. I don't really like using scout planes, so I'm just using this, and then I'll go, once I get this all the way set. And basically, we got most of the tower complete. It's just the outside that we're working on, getting that finalized. I don't know if we'll have a edge or something here that we're gonna... And now one more. So any plans for the night? What have you guys all been doing for this nice weekend? Still got one more day to it, so hopefully you're having fun. You were able to relax. I just noticed that we're not at full health, so might as well go ahead and eat something so that we can heal up. And I guess since we all the way went up there, let's go ahead and travel down. Get out of the way. Loving our nice rails that we made. Open sesame. Alright. Time to go up on this one. And we're just gonna be building all the way around, adding this small accent. It's really that we're just making this very simple, added texture to it, just to kind of build up more depth to it. So you can either, the two styles are technically three if you're using both of them, of doing this, or you can either be adding more to a plain outline, or you can cut out things. And I am more of the along the lines of adding to it. So my style definitely is, give me a flat wall, then let me add to that wall, where I know that there's other individuals that the way that they design is they actually will cut out things. Like they'll have a big wall and then they'll go ahead and cut out like little designs. For me, I really like making things bigger, bulkier, having a lot more embossing, where you see an protrusion on it. Whee! I don't know. It was like, should we keep the like little stone pillars that are there as like a little design? It definitely would be a unique aspect to do. But no, we'll probably, or most likely, break down these as soon as we finish here. And that is alright, because it was never designed with that in mind, so we're just focused on making it look nice, add a little bit more texture to it, outside of the normal blocks that we first made it with, having a little bit more of a design to it. Alright, let's go back down. And the fun part is when we're gonna be outlining it. We outlined all the windows in this granite block. And so, okay, so we got that side done all the way up. It's kind of funny that you aren't really seeing some of the textures, but this is what the one side looks like. I probably can increase the texture once I do it, but now we don't need the graphics on that high, and we're just focused on doing these simple little things to add to the build. Okay, so we have a block here, and a block there. Wish there was a way I could just climb down the side instead of having to go all the way down. But I guess it's my fault for making it so high. Oh, I did it. But, well, am I gonna fall on this last one? No, I was successful. There we go. And so I'm using the mixed sandstone block for these accents. And then the granite for like outlining. It's like windows and doors. Aw. Ooh, that hurt. Good thing I have the berries. Okay. Let's get it on up. Switch to our mixed sandstone. And let's start building up this wall. I think this is the last one. Or I might, no, I still have one more wall that we need to do. But that will be quick, just 3 more of doing these all the way to the top. And then let's go down our stairs, our spiral stairs with our rails that I really love. It's like they said you can't have railings, and then I was like, nope, this is how I'm doing the rails for the stairs. Which I'm actually going to have a video of shortly and how to do it, so to be able to share my knowledge with the community. Always happy to do so. Alright, last one that we are doing. And then have a little more fun with where the windows are. Alright. I should have did it before. I guess we're fine with doing it this way. Is that a... Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. But I saw that. Alright. Back up we go. For this big tower. Oh. Lose sight now. There we go. Mixed sandstone block here. And here for our accents. And let's just build it all the way up to the top. I really like the starting location that they put you in. It's like, for a starter village, This is a excellent location, very chill looking, a lot of scenic things to look at. Oh. And my big Alchemist tower, which I thoroughly am enjoying. I made a barn and I was happy about the barn. Oh, it's dark. And with these glasses, it's even darker. So let me go ahead and run back to the bed so we can sleep in it till morning. Let's see. There we go. Morning has happened. There's a nice little view of our tower. Coming along nicely. And we have one more pillar here, and then we get to have some fun with the windows and doing a little bit more intricate stuff with that. I know for this it's kind of silly. It was like, all we're doing is just changing one stone and then putting it on the outside, and we're doing it every 2 for this build. Which is definitely symmetrical. I can't not have it symmetrical. And there's our little village down there. It kind of seems crazy how have such a big thing for the Alchemist, and then I think it's a pretty decent sized barn that I made for the farmer. I'm gonna be able to put animals in here. They're gonna each have their individual pens. I have a little planting station here, and then we'll have a little house for the Alchemist, and then a little any of the not Alchemist, the farmer, and then we'll have their resources for that. I have my little quaint house, and we have this really cool looking kind of hunter's lodge, and the poor blacksmith just got a square house while we're doing this. Alright, so that's all of them. That is set up. Let me get a look at what I did here, because this is what is going to go on the other side at least. We might change what's on the back, but so we have this sandstone, mixed sandstone that we're going back and forth. These are 2 blocks here actually, till we get to the window. Then window goes, and then the sandstone blocks go back again. Oh, don't waste sandstone blocks. Just get this rough stone block. And actually the rough stone block is what most of the build is made out of. We're just kind of layering this on top of the rough stone. That's kind of how I like to do it, is use the stuff that's easy to get and then kind of decorate with the more advanced stuff, so you're not having to fill it all out. Oh, this is not filled out from here. I forget if there is a window here or not. For now, let's go ahead and fill it in. If we do have something there, I can go ahead and... Oh, no. I love how it's like, just slips. Make it a little higher. I can fill that last bit in. There we go. That's perfect. And so we don't need to do anything else on this side. We can go ahead and knock these out. Looks like our blacksmith is still here. That's one of the NPCs that I always have trouble with. He disappearing on me. And the running joke is because I made him a terrible house, he just kind of leaves every now and then. Until we're going to build him a better one. I'm not really sure what I want to build for the blacksmith. I know we're going to kind of have a... Do I have all of the windows set for here? No. Okay. So I need to cut out the windows on this side at each of the points. Okay. We have all the windows. All the windows. Windows for there, but not anywhere above that. Where is this one? Oh. Okay. That is that side. Okay, how am I going to mark which window that is? I'm gonna just go up the top. And then we're going to mark it with a block on the inside. And that's going to tell us that that is the one. I thought that this is where... If we knock into this... Is that... It is. Oh. Why can I not get into it? Oh. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So you can walk in, but you can't walk out. Or you can walk out, but you can't walk in. Rather. That's cool. But let me go ahead and build what the game? The game is Enshrouded. And we are building an Alchemist tower in it. So if you like building... Oh, we did not want to do that. We wanted to build it. Then... And it's also listed in the description. So if you were wondering from that sense, that would be all it would take. And let's keep going. We're gonna just stick a fence post in this one, so we know where that is. Then we'll stick a fence post in this one too. Alright, let's go back down. So this is a tower for the Alchemist. So the Alchemist has a... I wanted to make a home for every NPC. The Alchemist is one of them. We've got a farm building for the farmer. It's almost like a barn you see over there. This little barn. And then we've got like a hunter's lodge for the hunter. And this is going to be like a magical tower for the Alchemist. So it's already, I think it's over 10 floors tall. And... oh. 10 floors tall. And like you go in here, let me grab a little light so you can see it better. We have this little opening to go into the basement. Has a little natural lighting that we're gonna work on doing. Like, the Alchemist is actually going to be in the basement. We're gonna have him in here because we don't want to walk around all the way up to the very top to reach the Alchemist. So he'll actually be in here. We'll have all his crafting stations down here. And then, so that's that. Then we get up into these points. And we have a floor. Right now we have the Alchemist like sitting right here in his little crafting station where he can build stuff from. Okay, so this is the start of that, so and then I would assume that's the end, so we don't have this next floor or the one after that. So let's go ahead and build that out. We just need our hammer. Go in and getting this laid out. Okay, it seems like it is right there. So that is good. We at least have some point of reference to build out. Alright. Then it's 1, 2. Enshrouded. Hey, Silver Wolf. It's been a while. Been kinda missing you, buddy. Glad to see you. And since the last time that I talked to you, let's see, there's been a lot of progress done to my build. Yeah, I bet. I've got a bunch of floors now. Nice. We've got it a little bit more outlined. I found a way to make rails for the stairs. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Check it out. And they work too. They stop you from falling off. I was able to find a way to put them into the blocks and was able to merge it. So I'm actually going to be making a video to kind of explain it all. And then here's the outside of it now. Is we've got mixed sandstone blocks for the orange that are adding to it around the sides, and then we have the granite blocks that are going around the little windows. Okay. I'm Enshrouded. I'm not sure where it can be played. Silver, do you know that? As far as what is on... Yeah. Oh, I want that. I want it to be here. One, two, three. All right. And then we're here. I think that's level with us. We'll have to check it out. Yep, that is level. Oh, can't really get through there. Interesting. Okay. So go back to our hammer. It is 2025. Happy New Year. So far, this year has been shaping up to be a lot better than the other years, so. Don't worry guys, it'll come soon. This game has actually got a lot of attention from other individuals, and then I've been enjoying it a lot, so I'm sure that it's going to be making a hit once more people find out about it, and then once it comes to the consoles, we're gonna have a lot more individuals playing the game. Why'd you have to put it on a host server, Silverwolf? What was the issue there? I would have thought that having it on private server would have been better. Yeah, this game is pretty awesome. Definitely a lot more than I expected to it. Been enjoying it. Oh, for having other people, I gotcha. That makes sense. This is one too high, so we'll have to take this out. It's not gonna like that. And we're gonna just have to delete it one by one then, fine. I don't care. I can take this out. Yeah, I still don't have a dog or a cat, so what I did make though is a resource server. That's why I have all these blocks, as I was able to load in a private save so that I was able to do a resource server, and that is how I've been decorating. I've made sure not to do any type of thing as far as um, getting any gear or anything else like that. This is strictly just for me to get the building blocks so that I can do some nice building with it. But that's been really helpful for that. I haven't been tempted at all to like cheese and get a bunch of gear. Oh where did this little one go? Oh where could it be? Okay. Nice. Yeah. I just am here for the building, so I'm going to definitely enjoy my little world and progressing all by my lonesome. Just taking it nice and easy, but I did want to have the ability to like make these. Alright. That is the hard thing, is being able to find somebody that does the interior. Because it definitely doesn't come easy. My thing is with all of the materials that are there, being able to find them. Find what you can use and kind of deck it out. So basically, why it's called Enshrouded is that they have essentially, there is this fog that came from the underground. And that people had been digging for this like magical material that makes them ageless, but this fog has rolled over its corruption and everything and all the bad stuff. And so you're a person that's sent to kind of clear it out and fix it. You're like the chosen one in the game. Oh. There we go. Next. Go ahead. Oh, but being dark is not a bad thing. One more. Oh, too low. There we go. On to the next one. Hey, Connor. Nice to see you. Night's going pretty well. Just doing some accents on the tower right now that we're building. Getting that looking all nice. So, just was building that up. We're making little granite blocks on the windows to kind of make a windowsill. And then we have the sandstone that we're using for accents. It actually looks pretty nice. Zelda is one of those games that really doesn't stay in a particular genre. Zelda's kind of all over the place. Up we go. But, oh, and that's the last of it. Okay, back down we go. What do you guys think? Should I just leave these pillars up here like that? Or does it look weird like that? Okay, I need to look how I did this on the outside. Okay, so goes back, forth. Okay, and that's city wall and shroud. Was this the right order? I don't think it was shroud woodblock that I used. Definitely not. Oh dear. What? Flintstone, granite. Was it this one? What one did we use for that? City wall block, I'm pretty sure. And what is the other one that we used? What is this? Roughly cut stone block, maybe? Let's switch these. Yes, I know it wasn't the shroud. Yeah. Okay. It's a little back and forth with that. All the way up. And we'll just get to the side of the building here once it stops at here, and then continue on. Awesome, thanks for checking in, Connor. Always appreciate you coming out. Okay. Need to jump over here. Remember, this is we're just going back and forth with them. Back and forth, back and forth. And we're doing this on the side. And what's this gonna do is it's gonna just make a nice pattern for us to have along the side. We're just rotating through city block and roughly cut stone block. I'm going one by one, and it gives a nice little outline to everything. And we're just bringing it all the way up to the top. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing on... Oh, there's a bunch of monsters in the game. Both the Enshrouded and... So, I can jump into the Shrouded real quick and show you that. But a lot of fun. I don't have any weapons on me, so they're probably going to be bad. But this is Enshrouded. You have a timer that you pop up. Oh, that's a deer. Let's go down into this. Where is it? Here's a little thing. Where do we go? Where's some bad guys? Huh? I don't see anybody. Let me get that at least. They must be out doing something. I can figure out how to get out myself. I forgot the way. Where is the way? Oh, there we go. So we have that Enshrouded that you have to be worry about. There's wolves, and then there's people that have been corrupted by that. Let's head back to our tower and get some rest. Staying on our road that we made, give us a little bit of sleep. So we're just gonna wait for day to come around so that we can get more building done. Alright, that side's good, so let's see if I have ruined it or not. It doesn't look like it so far. Let's see once we get up there closer. Oh, thank you, Fallout. I appreciate that. I think it's not too shabby. I'm building a building for every settler that comes here. And so every villager gets their own like little slice of home. Okay. It doesn't look like it turned out too bad. Okay. So let's start. Is it city wall and then... Oh, not that one. Right there. And then this. Looks like it. Right, and then the next one will be city wall again. Let's get in that little corner. Alright. And then we're going to go back and forth with these again. All the way to the top. And then we'll accent this off with the sandstone once we get to the top. But yeah, I've been definitely having fun with the game. It's been one of those games that I've looked forward to actually building in because of all the unique little aspects to it and just the number of things that you can build in it. Like, there is no limitation. Alright, and fly down we go. And we can do a little roundabout to it. So you can see how actually tall and crazy this tower is compared to like a normal 2-story house or a barn even. Many of you haven't seen, that's our Hunter's Lodge, rather. And we thought it'd make it a little bit more unique looking. Alright. So one more thing here, and then we're set. We've kind of got to go in the middle. So let's go up, and then we can start adding our accents now. Alright, that one is done. Oh, that probably needs to have a actual accent. Yeah, it was a little bit difficult to get the windows in the right floor, because I had the stairs following it up, and then once you get to that particular stair, you actually have to like make yourself a little like walkway in order to actually get to there. Alright, let's fill this in. But it definitely was a little bit of a challenge. And this is why I like the mixed sandstone, because just putting these two together makes like this little outline here and then this little small indent. Kind of nice. Very aesthetically pleasing. Oh. Oh, we got a goat running around and then a wolf trying to eat it. And how I know that each of the windows are separated, right? Because it takes 3 of these to get to the next one. But hey there. And so we are right on the dot for every single one, because it is 3 to every window once we set the outline of it. Oh, come on, wolf. Get it. Get the sheep. I believe in you, wolf. So I would be able to tell pretty quickly if there was the windows were off at all. Just from that fact of how I planned that out. And then yeah, like this. And really it's just trial and error, just figuring out what the blocks do, how they look with 2 apart, 3 apart, 4 apart. Because each of these blocks makes a different design when it's, whether it's 2 blocks placed side by side. Oh, need a little bit higher on this one. Are you serious that wolf still hasn't taken out the sheep? That sheep's trying hard for stay alive. Staying alive, staying alive. As you see, if I place this one here, it completely changes the pattern. So it's just really figuring out what the pattern is, what designs you can make out of those patterns. And for me, I haven't found anything better than the mixed sandstone block for like the little 2-part, which makes it look pretty big. If you were just looking at the sandstone block, you would have thought this would be like 4 blocks across, or maybe 3. So it's cool how that is set up. Oh, fell off. Yeah, I have been told that a couple of times. Details are something that I pay attention to, more so in people than in designs, but it is something that is fun. Okay. Then we have the back side that we need to do. And then we're done on that. And then we've got the full exterior finished. Oh, come on. Alright, let's whack you with a wax torch. Alright. Oh, and you're really weak. Oh, at least we got some raw wolf meat. That's always nice to eat. So, there's that. Okay. So let's start stacking and get this building going. Alright. You need the outline, so we're gonna do the granite. There we go. And I'll probably work on the getting the granite outline set first before moving on to anything else. So there's not really any need to build defensive. There's no like real raids that happen as far as I'm concerned on the base, which I kind of am a fan of. I don't want to have somebody like raiding the base and destroying elements to it. So you can't really have any real defenses, and they only, the NPCs, the things, they only attack you. They won't attack any of the other people. So you don't really have to worry about them hurting anybody. So as long as you stay out of the radius, they're not going to come in and attack anybody. I don't think the NPCs can die, and if they could, we would just wave a magic wand and they show up again. That's the joke about the blacksmith, is that he keeps disappearing, so I have to summon him again whenever I need him. Because he has the bad house, so he leaves. I'm trying to figure out an idea for the blacksmith. I was thinking, since I made this whole big alchemist tower, that I should just like make like an outdoor, how do I want to put this, like have a furnace on the outside, and then have like a, what do they call those? It's slipping my mind. The thing that it's like a porch. Have like an outside porch that has all of the blacksmith's tools. Yeah, like a little forge. Right on the money. Yeah, exactly. That's what I had in mind, was like the Skyrim layout of doing it like that. Because I really like how they have like the, oh, come on. Dang it. Well, at least I didn't die from that. That's the positive. Think positive. Just keep building, just keep building. Alright, here we are. Let's start from here. Is that right? Or was it this one? No, that's right. Okay. So back to this. And then this. Oh. And then this. And this. And then this. And then this. And back and forth. For this particular pattern. And we're almost done. And after this wall, we'll actually have the exterior of this tower fully complete, and then we can focus on doing some of the interior design of it. And it's big enough on the inside to actually do like patterns and incarnate things on the wall. So we'll be excited to do that. There we go. Whee! I like that you can just head slam into the ground as the glider, but then if you like lightly fall, then you take damage. Reason to always use the glider. And let's just finish this up. Favorite Fallout game? New Vegas. I'm a big sucker for the like the cards and everything and the casinos. And they added the survival element to that with the canteen and eating the food in that game, and so I thought that was really cool. So that was my favorite Fallout game. What about you? And then I feel like Fallout New Vegas kind of did some really well-designed things. Like the DLC for the casino that had all the ghostly figures in it. I never considered Fallout to be like a horror game until they did that, and then how dark that was. Like really improved my view on what they could do with in the Fallout universe. Like they totally could do like a horror movie based on the Fallout universe, and I would be totally down to watch that. Alright. Let's just be up and close and personal. That's cool. I did like Fallout 4. It was interesting in how they did some of the new things, and I liked the base building for 4 and doing all the settlements. So that was definitely fun. Nothing wrong with 4 at all, if you like that. I felt that the story was a little weaker in 4. Like when I say little, the story was pretty weak in 4. If they had done what they did with New Harbor, or Fall Harbor, I forget what the name of that DLC is. If they had done that for the whole game, as far as how they had all the interactions, the game would have been so much better. Because I feel like they did the faction system from Fall Harbor so good. And I really like the story behind that. I think that was probably the best aspect as far as the story goes for Fallout 4. But then it was fun to like build your own bot as well. I can't really share that detail with you. You have to find out. Alright. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to do the back the same way that I did the sides, or if I'm going to copy what I did in the front. So for the front, and let me get rid of these real quick. So they're not sticking out. I actually do want to show off my build and not have all these pillars blocking the way. If you guys like the pillars, I can kind of keep them, but for me, not something that I think is... Oh, I took dirt, I heard it. That's another interesting thing about this game, is that they have the remove of each of these is different. Okay, so that's how the front looks, and I actually have to put the surroundings around that too, so let me go ahead and get that set. So with Fall Harbor is you are going to encounter like it isn't the most straightforward thing where everybody interacts, and if you don't get introduced to certain characters in a certain amount of time, then it like you don't get to see that story or aspect. So there is certain ways that you can get like catch yourself and like not have certain dialogue or things happen. But I wouldn't be too worried about it. It's like, just have a save before going into Fall Harbor, and then just load that save when you're ready to do something different to it. Take a different path. With Fall Harbor, there's a lot of different ways you can handle things. And I say it's not bad to go a given route for the first time and then do something else the next time. Dun, dun, dun. But there's a lot of different ways that you can go about things, so just take that in consideration. Because there's a lot of factions that are in Fall Harbor that you get to interact with. I don't recall. I forgot what I had done with the memories. But that is something you can explore in Fall Harbor as well. Because there is a Sith faction there. Maybe. To each their own. For me, I love lore, so being able to hear how things are set up and everything. That's something that personally interests me, so. Oops. Just trying to get this and then hitting the blocks that are behind it. Alright. Here we go. I don't know if I like to have that window there. I may just cover it up. I thought it looked better without the window. Oh, then there I go. Hurting myself. Yeah, I'm happier with that. Well, I know this is going to be a shorter stream. See, the extra quests that you get from him are pretty nice, but unlocking them is a long process. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So that is how the outline of the... Let's see if I can increase the display. Field of view. Quality. Max quality. Oop. It does not like that. I think it just crashed the game. Well, this is a good time to say thank you so much for joining. I had fun with this building. Hopefully it has saved somewhere, but if not, it was a good end to the stream and we know exactly what we're going to be doing. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you liked the building, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these type of builds. May even get my buddy in here and we're going to be doing some co-op building. So we'll catch you later. But thank you so much for hanging out. And that was Enshrouded. And follow. Pleasure as always. Thanks for stopping by, and everybody else that stopped by. Silver, Mel, that's Connor. Always are appreciative, especially of the people that are chatting. So catch you guys later. Enjoy